The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Seoul, South Korea, Princess W.
Oh yeah, we are all set for singles action. You know, this is match of the year potential.
I imagine fans will be talking about this Raw match for years to come.
From Sacramento, California, the Diamond Lisa.
This one's going to be electric.
If you're just tuning in, don't go anywhere. This match is going to be can't miss.
Hello everyone, my name is Yellow and welcome to the league match between Wendi and Alyssa. Now, this is interesting because this is Wendi's debut match, of course, in the Spark division of Ignition. So, her boyfriend, of course, Minho, is also part of the brand, and let's just say he wasn't happy with the fact that Wendi's going through with this because although it was Minho's idea for Wendi to start training to become a wrestler and everything, you know, he feels like Wendi hasn't been training enough. He feels like Wendi isn't ready, she isn't good enough, and he said that to her. He straight up just said that to her, and that made Wendi not too pleased. She was pretty upset, she was crying, she's known for being shy as it is already, and you know, getting this type of feedback from her boyfriend wasn't the best thing that she could have heard. But you know, after some negative reinforcement, I think that's right, from Minho just before her match, you know, she was crying backstage. Minho went up to her, said that he can't believe, like, he didn't even care that she was crying. He was just saying that he couldn't believe that she's crying again. She's not good enough. He can't believe that she's letting everyone down and all this stuff. And that kind of enraged Wendi because she ended up slapping Minho in the face before coming out to have this match. So, what type of mindset is Wendi in right now? You know, she's been fired up by Minho, kind of. Well, I guess fired up either way, negative or positively. She came out here for her first match. She's known for being shy. She hasn't had much training, but can she get the job done? That's the question. She's got those quick kicks, and there's a spine buster taking Alyssa down. But Wendi hasn't been training for long, not at all, and she missed there. Maybe that's her naivety coming into play, as Alyssa manages to fight out of her grasp. Wendi, very small girl too, as you can see the height difference on display. From the top rope, Alyssa with a knee to the chest region, and Wendi could be out right there. There's another knee, standing knee to the chest that time. And Alyssa in control. Wendi's beginnerness, that's not a word. You know what I mean though. Her lack of training, I guess, might be coming into play here, because Alyssa has had the majority of the match so far, but look at that. Lift up into a boot to the face. Wendi's feeling it. She's trying to get the crowd hyped up. And it could be working. Could be working as Alyssa with the reversal there. There's a punch to the face, another one to the back. kick to the midsection. What's she going for here? Suplex maybe? Oh, there's a DDT! Thought it was a suplex, but no, a DDT takes Wendi down straight on that head. And Alyssa now trying to get Wendi to stand back up, but Wendy's pretty hurt. She is starting to get back to her feet though. But Alyssa's not going to let her get there. Wendi might be regretting getting in the ring this early now, because Alyssa, she's a dangerous woman. As you can see right here, Wendi tries to get back up to her feet. She gets hurricanranaed for her troubles. And there's another hurricanrana there. Takedown by Alyssa. And again, going for another move now. Head locked in, straight down. DDT with the legs. My God, going in for the pin. 1, 2... And Wendi kicks out at 2. Wendi kicks out at 2. She's still in this one. My goodness. She's got fight left in her yet. As she continues on in this matchup against Alyssa. Dangerous woman. But how much damage can Wendi withstand? That's the question. You know, she was fired up before the match. But now that she's been in the ring for a while, she's getting hurt. She might not be able to last for too much longer, but there's a Trouble in Paradise. Minho's move straight to the face of Alyssa out of nowhere. Will that be enough? Trying to turn her over, going in for the pin. She's doing it very slowly there. 1, 2, and Alyssa kicking out at 2. But what a kick by Wendi. Who would have guessed? Out of nowhere. I don't think anyone was expecting that. No one was ready for the Trouble in Paradise there. But it connected. Wendi keeping up, trying to get some momentum back in this one, but of course Alyssa straight back on the attack. There's a reversal now. Dropkick misses. And she misses again. There's a punch that misses. There's another back. I don't know what that was, but she missed it anyway. And Wendi now with the head scissors. Spin around, takedown. And Wendy's worn out. Wendi is worn out. She's tired. She's hurt, and Alyssa's going to take advantage of that. But what can Alyssa do to follow up here? Just punches to the back. My God. Wendi stuck in the corner there, and now what is this? Straight down, face first. My God, what a move. The stronger woman, the more experienced woman, Alyssa, in control right now. And it might be a matter of time before Wendi decides that she's had enough. But there's a kick, there's a slap. Going for a suplex now. Got her up the strength. And face first down into the mat. I don't know if she meant to go for a suplex there, or if Alyssa's weight was just too much for Wendi to lift up. But either way, face first down into the mat. And there's a stomp to the back. She's getting annoyed now. As Alyssa hurricanrana to get back to her feet. It worked the dream. It worked the dream. There's a leg drop though. And just when Wendy's starting to get some offense in, Alyssa's straight back on the attack. But there's an arm drag. Maybe she can follow it up. As it punches into the midsection. Wendi, she doesn't know what to do here. There's a kick. And another Trouble in Paradise. 2 Trouble in Paradises now. Alyssa is down. Trouble in Paradise out of nowhere. As soon as Alyssa gets back to her feet. Wendi again taking time to drag her into the middle of the ring. Turn her over. The ref in position. 2 count. Not even a 2 count. Alyssa kicking out at 1 3/4. And this is what I mean. The experience on play here. With Alyssa managing to kick out of 2 Trouble in Paradises now. But there's 2 quick kicks by Wendi. And what is this? Bulldog takedown. Well, more of a famouser. And Wendi now just sitting on the back, you know, trying to get her weight involved here, even though she's a very small woman. Her weight is very small, so I don't know how much jumping on her back is going to do. But, oh, it looks like she's going for a DDT, and it connects. Connects hard. Wendi finally in control of this one. Can she pull off the impossible, though, and pick up a win in her debut with minimal training, with minimal experience? Can she defeat Alyssa in this matchup? Suplex off the apron, getting that extra help to lift Alyssa into the air and connect with the suplex. Of course, Wendi does have a background in athleticism. You know, she was a gymnast for a while, for a long while, a couple of years. So she is athletic after all. And Wendi jumping to the outside. And there we go. There's the inexperience on display again, because she connected to the back of Alyssa's legs there. Not a good idea at all. Wendi does not get the advantage from that move. Both women were down there, and Alyssa has the upper hand after that. So, was that a wise move by Wendi to jump to the outside of the ring? Probably not. But the ref holding Alyssa back there. Wendi running at it, and there's the monkey flip. And Wendi just biding her time now, trying to go for a punch but misses. There's an elbow. Got her up with a spine buster. And Wendi in control. Who would have guessed it? Who would have guessed it? There's a back kick. What you going for here? Over the top. Diced bread connects. And Alyssa is down. Where did that come from? Where did that come from Wendi? Diced bread going in for the pin. 2 count. And Alyssa again kicking out at 2.5. Wendi, she must be thinking, what does she have to do to keep Alyssa down now? 2 Trouble in Paradises, diced bread out of nowhere, and Alyssa still on her feet. And there's a giant clothesline taking Wendi down. The power of Alyssa coming into play here. She's going to want to try and finish things off now. She's getting frustrated, she's getting annoyed. There's a big DDT takedown. And it might be just a matter of time before Alyssa decides enough is enough and try and go for the win here. There's a knee to the face by Wendi. Crossbody misses again. If she had trained a bit more, maybe that crossbody would have connected, but it didn't. And going for a DDT, but there's another knee by Wendi. Kick into the midsection. Is she going for another diced bread? She's got her up. Down she goes. Boom! Diced bread connects. And Alyssa is in trouble here. Wendi straight into the pin. Quick pin this time. 2 and 3. Wendi picks up the win in her debut match. What a match.